Hello, my name is Makayla, and I'm going to read a book called My Day on Sesame Street. This book was my favorite when I was little because my parents had it made for me, and it describes my day on Sesame Street as if I was actually there. It has my name in it, my sister's, and my cousin's. When I was younger, I really loved to read, and I think it was because my mom would always read to me, and she would read to me every night before I went to bed. She would always encourage me to read new books too, so I think that had a huge impact on me. So here's the book, My Day on Sesame Street. It was a busy day on Sesame Street. Everyone was preparing for the big art show. Makayla Brown, age 3, from Whitesburg, Kentucky, was coming to judge the show. Makayla was bringing Megan and Roger Lee to help her. The best artist would get a bright blue ribbon. Hurry, everyone, Big Bird called. Makayla will be here any minute. Finally, Makayla arrived with Megan and Roger Lee. Big Bird was so happy to see Makayla that he gave her a warm hug and welcomed everyone to Sesame Street. After pointing out all of the wonderful sights on Sesame Street, Big Bird explained that the judging was about to begin. First stop is Oscar's trash can, he said. Oscar had a most unusual sculpture out of some things he found in the trash. Makayla was very impressed, but Oscar thought he had a little more work to do, so he searched through his can for the finishing touch. As trash came flying out of the can, Makayla spotted the perfect piece, a flattened flugelhorn. Wow, that's trashy, said Oscar. That should do it. Thanks, Makayla. Next, they visited Cookie Monster. He had a big, giant picture of a cookie. Makayla could practically taste the scrumptious-looking treat. That is the best cookie I've ever seen, declared Makayla. Makayla, right cookie, Cookie Monster said as he took a large bite out of his picture. Makayla giggled. Now it's perfect, she said. Ernie and Bert waved Makayla, Megan, and Roger Lee over to see their baseball mural. They had painted a grass-green baseball diamond covered with bats and gloves. Bert paced back and forth nervously. Ernie tossed a ball to Makayla. Nice catch, Makayla, he said. Here's just a picture. Next, Makayla walked over to Zoe, who was sadly holding up an empty frame. I didn't finish my painting, Zoe sighed. Look at your smock, Makayla said with a big smile. It's as beautiful as any painting I've ever seen. Zoe quickly took off her smock and hung it inside the frame. Then she blew Makayla a big kiss. Thanks, Makayla. Big Bird guided the judges over to the count's display of numbers. The count had carved several giant numbers out of wood and painted them in different patterns. Delightful dots, cheeky checks, and stupendous stripes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 super numbers. Makayla counted out loud, and the count applauded. Makayla smiled and followed Big Bird down Sesame Street. Hello, Elmo, called Big Bird. Are you ready for our judges? Elmo pulled aside a curtain to reveal a large picture made up of tiny, brightly colored triangles. Wow, said Makayla. I've never seen so many triangles in one place before. Elmo made it especially for Telly, Elmo explained. Telly loves triangles. Well, Makayla, Big Bird said, it's time for you to pick out the winner. Makayla groaned and plopped down on a bench facing Big Bird. I'm in trouble, Big Bird. All the paintings are so great. How will I ever pick a winner? Big Bird shook his head sadly. I wish I could help. Too bad there's only one blue ribbon. Makayla jumped up. That's it, Big Bird. You're a genius. I am. Big Bird smiled happily. Makayla ran inside Mr. Hooper's store. She came back out holding a handful of blue ribbons. Everybody's a winner on Sesame Street, Makayla shouted. Hooray, said Big Bird. Let's have a party to celebrate. I'd love to stay, Makayla said, but I have to get back to Whitesburg, Kentucky, along with Megan and Roger Lee. Well, don't forget to come back and judge our dance contest, said Ernie. I won't, called Makayla as she waved goodbye to all of her friends on Sesame Street. And then this back page just says, Makayla Brown, enjoy this book, a special gift from Mom and Dad.